A white beachfront villa silently floats in the middle of the vast ocean. There's no trace of land visible on the water's surface, and an eerie stillness envelops the surroundings, broken only by the sound of waves lapping against the villa. What should have been an enviable island getaway has turned into a living nightmare for Mike and Bella in the span of a single night. Just a few hours ago, a sudden hurricane uprooted their house. Massive waves swallowed the entire villa in an instant, shattering glass and flooding the interior with seawater. In the chaos, Mike's leg was injured. By the time they came to their senses, the house had been swept away from the shore, drifting aimlessly in the open sea. As the huge waves battered the villa and glass shattered, Mike's leg was injured in the confusion. The house was carried away from the shore by the seawater, drifting in the vast ocean. The farther they drifted from people, the more their hope faded. Bella dove underwater and found 2 bottles of mineral water and a backpack among the debris. But danger followed close behind as sharks were attracted by the scent of blood from Mike's wound. In a moment of desperation, the two jumped onto a wooden board and paddled furiously to escape. The next day, they spotted a passing cruise ship. Bella set fire to the clothes on the wooden board to send a distress signal, but it had little effect, and instead ignited the wooden house. As they jumped into the sea to escape, the sharks pursued them. Mike's leg was bitten. Exhausted, the two fell asleep on the wooden board. When they awoke, they found themselves washed up on a small island. But by then, Mike's legs had been devoured by the sharks, and he had passed away. Overwhelmed with grief, Bella was determined to survive. But as she moved forward, she pierced her foot on a coral. The sharks, smelling blood, returned. Bella grabbed a rock and struck forcefully, finally making it to shore. Battered and bruised, Bella discovered a sleeping fisherman, Jeff, on the island. Unable to communicate verbally, Bella could only gesture to describe her ordeal. The kind-hearted Jeff used a fishhook and white alcohol to stitch up Bella's wound. At that moment, the sharks launched a surprise attack. As Jeff jumped into the sea to fend them off, both his arms were bitten off. Bella tried to save him, but they both fell into the water. Just as Jeff was about to be devoured, Bella raised the oar and struck the shark with all her might. Blood colored the sky and the injured shark fled. At the last critical moment, the shark launched a final fierce attack. The wooden boat capsized. She mustered her strength for one last struggle, piercing the shark's body with the boat anchor. Finally, this bloody battle came to an end. Having been through life and death, Bella returned to the world of the living. But the nightmare would forever remain in that blood-soaked expanse of ocean, impossible to erase.